Hey guys, hope you're all having a good day. In this video I'm going to go ahead and continue on my series covering the Hearthstone deck recipes, and may even have a little bit of bonus in the end of the video opening a couple of packs, because I noticed I got a few packs there. Not quite 9, most of those are the Mercenaries packs, which I don't want to open because I don't really care to play Mercenaries. But I have 2 packs there to open, so may give those a shot here at the end. Just depends on how the video goes. I'm going to go ahead and get into the next deck recipe, which is Mulverick's Fleet. And I don't know a lot about this one in general, but let's check it out together and see how it goes. Probably should have looked at the deck a bit before making this video, but also I think it's fun to kind of just go through and explore the deck as I play it, rather than just sitting and trying to study it and figure out what I want to do with it. So this appears to be a bit of maybe a token type deck. We've got Arbor up, so that's a lot of fun. I do love token decks. Being sarcastic, I'm not a huge fan of token-based decks. I'm gonna go ahead and just do a full mulligan here. Can't play any of this really at the start. Just checking out Mulverick himself here, the namesake of the deck. Yeah, I may just go ahead and keep it. You know what? The deck's named after him. He stays. I don't know if it's the right thing to do, but he stays because he is the person, the card, character, after whom the deck is named. Would much rather not start with that in my hand, but that's sort of how my luck goes. I guess it's good having a 2-drop. And the Claw Fairy Adept, another 2-drop here. Really could want to have some stuff on the board. I think we're looking at a turn 1 pass, honestly, because I think I want to coin out Frostwolf Kennels on 2. And look at that top deck. Could you ask for a better top deck? You probably could.
What is it?
But I'm pretty pleased with that. So that's good. We may draw a card. He may play a weapon and kill my minion anyways. Or a lightning bolt. Hey, that's pretty good. If I pulled out a lightning bolt, I'm not going to complain about that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go ahead and coin out the Frostwolf Kennel here. No hesitation on that. That was kind of what I wanted to do from the get-go. And the Park Panther didn't change that. Now, I should have hesitated a bit in that I don't have a 3-drop. I don't have a great turn 3 play. Because I don't, let's see. I don't particularly want to play the Claw Fury Adept. That doesn't do a lot for me. I mean, it would not help the trade that I've got already with the 2-2 into the 3-2. I am thinking about the Encumbered Pack Mule with Adorable Infestation. That gives me more minions on board, which is good for the Claw Fury Adept. And it pushes it to 4, which is just above the breakpoint of the Sleep Breaker on its own. And I think that's going to be our best play. And imagine this Shaman also runs Lightning Storm. There's really not much I can do to play around a Lightning Storm. I mean, I'm a token-based deck. And so every play that I make plays into Lightning Storm, to be honest. But if he does have a Lightning Storm here, that pretty much just wrecks my board. Let's see what he does. Okay. That's not the greatest for him. I mean, it starts to trade off that 3. Now, Mulverick here could be fun in that he could summon a 2-2 with Rush, but only 1, and there's no additional minions for it to rush into. I think the Park Panther is just a much better play here. There's also the option of, say, just ignore that Kobold, play the Claw Furry Adept here, and then play Composting and go face. Because I wouldn't, if I play the Adept, I don't really want to trade. Those are some pretty inefficient trades. I'm going to be trading 2 minions for 1. I would like to get the composting down, just because I imagine, like I said, the lightning storm's coming, and it would be good to refill. But I think the Park Panther is just the best play here. I'm gonna go Park Panther and push everything else face. No reason to use stealth, because they know good against the lightning storm, which I imagine is coming now that I have exhausted my Frostwolf kennels. If they don't have a lightning storm, or even a perpetual okay, all right, this is okay. So this is a much better board to I'm looking into Clawfury Adept, Marsupial Cub, composting, or just Arbor Up. Okay, that's tough. Arbor Up is an additional 8 damage when I already have 7 damage, so we're looking at 15 damage.
What to do?
And a pretty sizable board, which still is susceptible to Lightning Storm, but they don't have it, I think, or else they would have played it. Meanwhile, Marsupial Cub and Clawfury Adept into composting. I think that one's better. It does a little bit less damage up front, but it still does a good bit of damage, and it gets me a lot of resources should they clear this board. If I play Arbor Up and they clear the board, then I don't have anything to play, whereas if I play this and they clear the board, I'm drawing 6 cards. So I'm going to have a lot of stuff to do. And I don't think Arbor Up makes them any less likely to clear the board, because it only puts things to 3.
This is not what we stood for.
Yeah, I think this worked out well. I'm pretty sure we just got it here. So, that's a taunt. That's not a rush. Let's see. I mean, I just trade in that. Yeah, I mean, we got this. I'm gonna put down a couple more minions just for fun here. We're gonna play this. I know this does no good. It's gonna give him Divine Shield right back, but it's just a little fun BM, and we're gonna go ahead. Okay, as it turns out, token-based decks just strong. I feel like they're not as much fun to play. I guess if what you want to do is just, hit your opponent in the face and win. Token decks do accomplish that goal, but they're kind of just in that, it's just the same thing. Flood the board with minions, hit the face, and maybe for me the biggest thing is that these decks lose to control, which is the type of deck I want to play, and so it's people beating me with the game style that I prefer, and it's just kind of frustrating, because I feel like when I try to play control against these decks, I lose more often than not. But, could just be the way I'm looking at it. So that went by pretty quick. Let's go ahead and open up a couple of packs here, because like I said, I do have a couple of packs to open from the rewards track. We're going to start with the red one here. I think this is just for the current year of cards, I should say. Nothing exciting there. Just a rare. Kind of boring. And then let's go ahead and open up the Alterac Valley pack. See if we get anything good. I'd like at least an epic. There's still some epics, like the copy. There we go. Yeah, I was gonna say there's still some epic copies that I need, I believe. I've got like every individual card, but oh yeah, there we go. Another abominable lieutenant. Well, that was another one down, and so far I've won with both deck recipe decks, and this is why I wanted to record this, because I feel like I probably do better than what I remember doing. You just remember the losses more. So far, both of these decks have been okay in the one game that I played with them. Obviously, you need a bigger sample size than that, but so far both have felt pretty good. Just kind of queuing into the ladder. Now, I will say I'm also only at like Platinum 9, because I haven't really been pushing ladder here lately. But that's not, I don't like the worst. I mean, I'm not a legend, but still, the decks are doing pretty good. So that's another deck down, and I'll see you in the next video.